Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kade Plays Armored Core 4. We're about to do the last mission of Chapter 2. I just want to catch you up that we have slightly redesigned our AC insofar as I did the color scheme in a, like black and charcoal kind of setup with red accents, which I know this looks super, super edgy. The whole reason is because it's the mirror image to a different machine that exists within this game. Which, if you know the lore, which not a lot of people do, but if you know the lore, it makes sense. But otherwise, just trust me, this is the Armored Core Black Flame. Also sort of named in honor of Frida from the DLC of Dark Souls 3. Black Flame Frida was a hella cool boss fight. I enjoyed it a lot. Alright. So, Amazigh is a very skilled pilot who has dedicated himself to the Maghreb liberation cause. And so we're, this is one of those first moments where I start kind of questioning, like, are we actually a good guy? Because it looks like we're killing a hero right here. Like a heroic liberator, a freedom fighter, all-around good guy, and we're going to jump him in a desert and annihilate his entire existence. So it kind of leaves you to naturally wonder if maybe we're in the right or not. Alright. So we can hover right here. We can just hover menacingly. I'm just going to launch an fucking full volley of missiles as soon as I get a lock. Bam! Second volley. Bam! Oh, you think you can outmaneuver me? You think you can outmaneuver VTFs? Okay. Turns out maybe you sort of can, jackass. But this won't be all that much of a battle. I get a couple more good salvos like that out of the missiles, and there it is. Barbaroi is down. Amazigh is dead. The hero of the liberation dies alone in the sand. And it's a terribly somber affair. And we are left questioning if we are really as good a guy as we seem. Yeah. He took a great burden upon himself, and, well, ultimately he died for what he believed in at my hands.
The battle in White Africa, especially the defeat of the anti-establishment hero Barbaroi, caused the value of Anatolia's mercenary to soar. But while we were naively enjoying our successes, seeds of conflict threatened the Pax Economica. The battle for supremacy in the development of Kojima technology, the race between the newly risen Ray Leonard group's Aquavit and the Rosenthal group's Omer Science spread to the other companies, accentuating existent antagonism as it went. The world's counterfeit peace had begun to unravel. I saw that as Anatolia's golden opportunity.
All right, Emil has told you everything you need to know for right now. And we got 30 more. Oh damn. Yeah, we got 30 more points of FRS. So there is a particular set of tuning that I like, and it's tuning all for boost. Cuz honestly, that's what keeps you alive. 20 inside boost. 20 in back boost. That'll do. Okay. So now we get quicker boosts. Aerial interdiction. Ah, this mission. I'm going to try it. Even though this is tricky.
We've located an armed anti-establishment.
Yeah, we found the supply line, and they're gonna try and sneak some transport choppers through the valley without me noticing, which is incredibly brave of them because I'm gonna notice and I'm gonna fucking shoot them down.
So keep your eyes peeled.
Oh yeah, and they got Argene class MTs. These little assholes. They got these little energy rifles on their right arm, and they are a pain in the balls. You're about to witness this. So this is going to be largely a missile-based
Your mission is to destroy the enemy
sequence of events. And then that's a transport helicopter. Alright, and now I got to make sure I always land back on the bridge before I drop out of the sky because I burned my energy out. Missiles. Good, good. Good. The piloting skills are keeping up for right now. You're just right there. Oh, no. No, I thought one of the Argenes had pulled my missiles off track. Y'all suck. You know that, right? You know you're terrible, right? You know you're in just like a do-nothing MT, right? You know all the like Armor Corps pilots are like laughing at you because you're in a janky little like it's just a jet engine with arms and legs. You're nothing. Oh wow, one of them almost got past me. Coming around this side. Sink into the void, boy. Set another salvo going down there. Energy was about to deplete. Another salvo for you. It didn't hit? Alright. Alright. And then a train comes along the side right here. And this is, quite frankly, a problem. So I'm going to get all the way up here. Because I need to be able to pour as many missiles into it as I can possibly get away with. Salvos upon salvos, babies. Yeah, babe. If you're not ready for that train, like, you will get surprised. It will just suddenly be there, and it'll rush towards the side of the mission. If it makes it off the other side of the map, you fail. You just hard fail that mission. Another glorious S rank for my collection. Let's go home. But home is just an opportunity to check and see what missions exist next. Might makes right. In the subterranean facility. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this mission. Okay, yeah, so there's some terrorists in the subterranean facility. It's these missions are always really tricky in these games because the high-speed movement is more difficult to deal with in a confined environment. So it gets a little dicey. I can't evade as effectively as I would want to in a lot of cases. So you end up having to play it a lot more like Armored Core 1. Of which there is a playthrough on this channel if you want to go and check out my Armored Core 1 playthrough. And, you know, treat it a lot more as a defensive exercise. Oh, yeah, right. Bomber drones. I'll just go chill up here. Like, just drones dropping bombs, my guy? Like, really? That is not appropriate conflict resolution. I think I can go through... Nope, nothing down there. Yeah, navigating around in this mission is kind of a pain in the ass, too, because there's not a lot of... there's not a lot of good, like, indications as to which direction is the correct direction to go. I always thought I could go down here. Are these the doors you can shoot open? No. No, that's the next game. There's a similar mission where you also get to go through some tunnels and destroy some boys. And then there's like elevation changes that come into play. And okay, so there's enemies up this way. Ah, yeah, okay. Gotta follow the pings, man. They'll show you where to go. Where there's something to kill, there's something to do. And I think one of our target normals is at the bottom of this shaft, along with a couple of his buddies. Oh, did he duck into that tunnel? Did you duck into that tunnel? Are you afraid of me, boy? Are you afraid of me? Because you should be. You should be afraid of me because you just got blasted. Reload. Kill a couple of these boys. These are like rocket platforms, which if you don't take them out quickly will do an awful lot of damage to you very quickly. It's very ignorant use of weapons. Alright, descend slowly, face left. Alright. And then we just get a nice little gunfight up in here. Alright, we got a lot of normals up in here. Including some Arasawa Heavy Industries normals, which are traditionally a problem. Like, I've hardly had to use my missiles yet this playthrough except for to destroy Barbaroi. Alright, they broke down my primal armor, so you can see my primal armor is now in the red right there next to my health. And I think they're shooting my missiles as they come out of the tubes. I think that's why I took sudden amounts of damage right there as I was trying to fire missiles at the boys. But ultimately we got there. I'm definitely not getting the S rank here. I took a lot of damage. I am sparking violently. Not a good look. That was like a C, probably. Might have been a B. Just because I did it quickly. Yeah, it was a C. Yeah, took a lot of damage there.
Let's go home.
But sometimes those are the breaks. And I'm not going to obsess over every individual mission rank. Because honestly, that is a way to drive yourself completely insane. Now we have to do retaliation. Where,
Armed and unidentified squad approaching Anatolia.
Anatolia's in danger. That is our home colony. That is where we live.
Hurry.
We got to intercept demands to stop them blowing up our house. Our cool colony house. That's our house. It's not for you.
No. They're too close.
Yeah, there's no way.
Fighting in inhabited areas.
No way to...
Primal armor.
No way to limit the damage, unfortunately. It's...
Stay safe out.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, they got a couple of Ares too? Alright, we'll split the targeting. Bury them in missiles.
Enemy presence is down to a minimum. We're almost there. Stay sharp.
Yeah, I definitely took some premature detonation damage from those missiles right there. This guy, I think, is the last one. Oh no, just one of the last. There's a couple of missile launchers up on the hill that are the ones puking huge amounts of missiles at me. But you can't kill me with missiles if I shoot down your missiles before you can land.
Still standing. Mission
Before you can get a shot to actually land on me.
Why Anatolia, though?
Truly godlike maneuvering. Even if I took more damage than I intended to right there. And also forgot that I'm mounting flares and could have just fired those and significantly reduced the amount of incoming damage I was subject to. But again, so, like, missiles, use of ordnance is,
They were the remnants.
yeah, remnants of Maghreb Liberation Front.
I suppose we
Yep, they just wanted to take revenge on us for killing Barbaroi. Those poor bastards.
in my head that that's an
Yep.
inevitable part of being at war.
War never changes. All right, so what are we going to do right? I'm telling you right now, these two missions, Icebreaker Defense and Water Gliding. Water Gliding I might be able to do if I really have to. Icebreaker Defense is the worst mission in this game, and I am not fucking doing it. We can do Barb Blue, though. In the Haida Arsenal. I actually really like this mission. Yeah, we're going to do this guy.
Let's confirm the mission.
This is a lot of fun.
Intercept the large
I kind of like all the missions in the Haida Arsenal. I think it's a cool setup.
and prevent any incursion of the construction dock. Judging from their attack, their squad
So,
appears to
yep,
be centered
enemy
on
squads are
several
trying to
levels.
breach our defenses, and we got to stop them from getting through.
Strong organization.
That's it. Some Solar Winds and some Zen games.
Tell us this isn't just a
Zengames,
group.
I assume, because Arasawa's a Japanese company.
Those are your orders.
Those are your orders. All right, let's get to it. Let's defend the Haida Arsenal. Got to stop. We got to stop these. You got to stop these horrible bastards for getting all up in our arsenal.
Enemy forces have already invaded the arsenal.
All right, so you can see I have a map in the bottom left. I am the green dot. Enemies are the red dots. And that shows me where they are, shows me where I am in relation to them. So I can come out of here and I can
Enemy invasion confirmed.
look right. I should see some MTs and a normal. And then down this tunnel, there's some enemies. Luckily, they get blasted pretty easily.
Has infiltrated the arsenal.
There's a second wave coming in, but I got to take care of these dunk holds first. All right. Cleared them up. Reload as I move.
A third wave of enemies has infiltrated.
All right. So there's a third wave, but there's many more waves over here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Couple of targets still behind them.
Keep it up. Try to stay sharp.
All right, that tunnel is clear. Reload the rifles. And we can make it back here in time to hook a right, and I'm just going to launch missiles down this tunnel. Not super effective. Come on, just blast them down, blast them down. Got to do the damage. Got to make it happen.
Normals vastly outnumber our projections.
Yeah, you're right, they do.
The conditions are harsh, but try to pace yourself.
Try to pace myself. If I pace myself, we're going to lose the construction dock, Fiona.
Additional enemy signatures detected.
Additional signatures. All right, so we're going to go back up to the central tunnel. We're going to hose these guys out. Rifles, 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 rifles. Okay, that was one normal.
Sighted them late. They're all
And then we got to take the right tunnel. Yeah, because that's when the surprise unit lands.
intercept immediately.
And we need to get into those guys before they make it to the dock, which they will do in fairly short order if we don't do something about it. But luckily, we have VTF missiles to do something about it. We came prepared. As long as the task we were preparing for was the destruction of enemy fellows. We came with rifles. We came with missiles. We came with a generally disgruntled and bad attitude. Pretty much everything you need to defend an underground weapons arsenal from encroaching enemy forces. I guess. I don't know. I didn't check the recommended equipment list.
The mission was a success.
But the mission was a success. So I'm guessing my system works.
Head back.
And then we can see if we got one more mission in this chapter before we do the mission to advance the chapter. May have something. Got an A rank on that. Pretty spicy. I give that 4 habaneros out of 5 for spiciness. And then we can do Up in Flames. Up in Flames is a mess. A Dark Knight's March is fun. We'll do that before.
Let's confirm the mission.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to keep going until I get to the end of the chapter, same as I did on the first one.
Under cover of night.
So this is neat. This mission is fun.
Projected intercept area is
I like the atmosphere of it,
dark, but GA has
because it's all just like
set up special
basically the battlefield is just pitch black.
We don't have a firm
And there's a
grasp on
GA
the
support
pattern,
unit
but
that
expect a large
fire these,
swarm
like,
with several normals.
yeah, they fire these huge flares
Those are your
that'll light up sections of the map, but the light sort of decays after time, so you sort of have to keep up with where the flares are and try and use that as your way to locate the targets. You'll see what I mean in a second when we get into this.
the darkness will severely limit.
So as you can see, I can't see shit. Like, there's a little bit of sky I can see, and if I engage my boosters, I can see the back of my own AC. And that's about all of it. And then there's assholes coming out of the dark. Luckily, our targeting system will still, our FCS will still lock onto them if we're close enough. And then they fire the flare up, and it's just this, like, I don't know, the moment of illumination, and then, like, enabling the mass destruction of enemy forces. I find that to be kind of,
Mobility enemy units confirmed.
I like the drama of it, right? It's very dramatic.
Plan accordingly.
Alright, support unit, fire another flare. Can't see what I'm doing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just gonna leave me in the dark like that. Oh, GA. Whoa. Whoa. That was a volley of missiles they just sent over. Oh, right. Yeah, there's this, like, proto arms fort. Yikes. Yikes. My PA ate some for me there. Fire my flares. Because I remember I have those now. GA. And then we're just going to, like, land Dearborns in this guy and try not to boost out of the combat area. Probably should lock that target, right? I fire my own flares. You got flares, I got flares, everybody got flares.
The mission was a success.
But there.
Good work.
Silhouetted against the fading false moon, our enemies are laid to rest. Very poetic little ending shot for that mission. That right there is what we call thumbnail bait.
I'm glad you're all right. Let's go home.
Yeah, Fiona, let's go home. I want to go home. I want to eat maybe a Baconator because they're great. Damn it, now I want a Baconator. Secret is, I kind of always want a Baconator. There's not a time I wouldn't eat like a... Just get like a Baconator and a Frosty and have a good time. Alright, Up in Flames, NASA Oil Refinery. This one is another AC duel, but this one's a little messier.
MLF's surviving irregular next.
Because Ashut Minya is a very high AP build. It's like one of the classic sort of like GA style builds, super tanky. And that's just that's 2 grenade cannons and a bazooka. And a set of plat missiles with relational rockets. The level of firepower this fucking thing is able to produce frontally is hideous. Luckily, we're quick. We're very quick, in fact, especially compared to that build over there. And the good part about that is it's not using any kinetic weaponry. So this is a perfect use case for VTF missiles. Because he's not gonna hit any as they come out of the tube, or very, very rarely if it happens at all. And we can just, like, frankly, completely pound him with salvo upon salvo of missiles here. Like, we're doing hideous amounts of damage here. Whoa, 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 I'm outside the combat area. I'm outside the combat area. I'm gonna get back in. That was the Ogoto grenade cannon he just fired. And every time he hits me with the bazooka, I lose lock. Because it staggers me so hard my FCS can't handle it. But it's okay, because we just keep our distance, remain elevated, let him blow up all his grenades trying to... Like, is he trying to destroy the refinery, or is his brain just falling out right here? I think I broke his AI. He's just kind of, like, trapped over there. Oh, no, God, he got free. Shit. Alright, and then we just gotta put him down. There we go. One last volley of missiles. And Asyut Minya is consigned to the desert sands. To die unloved and forgotten, far from the warm and loving arms of his mother. As is the fate of anybody who stands against me. For I am Anatolia's mercenary. Verified fucking madman, one-man genocide machine. And we S-ranked that bad boy too. Like, I gotta have some kind of money right now. I'm gonna go check the parts I can get between episodes. Dang. But we don't really get the next big set of parts until after Internal Purge. And Internal Purge is a hoe of a mission. So we're going to do that on the next episode, because for now, I have been Kade. This has been Armored Core 4. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.